This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Let's talk about Matt Hardy for a minute. Finally, after months of fans chanting and Matt essentially doing his own independent promos online, he makes his first appearance back on WWE TV since he was released. And he's going to wind up attacking Edge here, calling him a bastard on air. He's even going to call Lita a whore. He says WWE could kiss his ass. We did a whole episode on this 4 years ago, which is in the archives. You should check it out, somethingtowrestle.com. But you had to be feeling pretty confident that this is going to be a story that's going to engage most of the WWE universe. Am I right?
Well, yeah, because it's real life, and it's a love triangle, and it's real emotion that everyone feels at some time or another in their lifetime. So regardless of whether people knew the true story or just thought that, oh, hey, we're writing a storyline for this, any way that you cut it, it was emotional and had reality based right smack dab in the middle of it that people could identify with.
Let's just refer everybody, if you want more on that story and what a topic it was, to the archives. I'm sure we'll talk about the match here in a few moments, but man, what a story. A lot to that one. Let's keep it moving here. Matt Hardy's going to be reintroduced officially on Raw by Vince McMahon. It's the August 1st Raw. Vince is going to bring him down and say it was controversial when he had been fired, but he's rehiring him and booking him against Edge at SummerSlam because he does what's best for business. And of course, Hardy walks to the ring, shakes Vince's hand, and then explains his situation to fans. And he even basically says, hey, just so y'all know, Lita's marriage to Kane is just a TV storyline. She actually came home to me. But he wishes that Edge was dead for stealing his girlfriend. And he would be pleased if Edge died in a car wreck before SummerSlam, but one of them will die at SummerSlam. Lord, this is some strong language here. If you had it to do over again, would you have done it this way, acknowledging, hey, what y'all are seeing on TV is bullshit. I'm going to tell you the real truth. That feels like that doesn't belong. But then I hope the guy dies in a car wreck. And if he doesn't, I'm going to kill him at SummerSlam. What the fuck?
Yeah. Not good choice of story there to go. I hope someone dies in a car accident.
No.
Yeah. That doesn't sit well at all.
But I mean, here's the thing. I'm not piling on Matt here. This is probably something that had to be approved or perhaps even written for him, right?
I'm sure it was approved somewhat, but again, it just doesn't. God forbid that creative then happened in real life. Not good. That's one of those lines that we should never ever cross.
Backstage, we see Vicky Guerrero trying to talk some sense into Eddie. She doesn't want this ladder match with Rey Mysterio to happen. And she says, the man I'm married to is too caring and loving to hurt Rey or his family. And Eddie is fired up saying, so you don't think I can beat him? And then kicks her out of the dressing room. So our story is continuing to advance. And next up in the second match, we've got Edge and Matt Hardy. They're going to go 4 minutes and 47 seconds. There's a big spot where Matt Hardy winds up hitting the ring post and he's busted wide open. It's a lot of blood here. Matt's on offense very, very early, but once the blood comes, it's not too long before the referee puts a stop to it. And it's only 2 1/4 stars. Edge wins by referee stoppage thanks to blood. Wade would write, the finish was odd and made Hardy look like a loser who got fairly defeated by Edge. And I do have to say, in hindsight, we did a whole episode on this, but it does seem weird that Matt's supposed to be the babyface who was wronged here, and he's back for his revenge, but instead we beat him to a bloody pulp and it's over in less than 5 minutes.
And it felt real.
It does feel real, but it's like, why even bother re-signing him if we're just going to blow it off in 4 minutes and 47 seconds?
Well, you didn't blow it off.
It felt like it though, did it not?
No. I mean, it felt like that Matt still had fight in him and that there's more to this story. It was one fight. That's the way it was presented that, in this one fight, that this unfortunate situation happened with getting his head busted wide open, that you got more fight in you. We'll live to fight another day.
Sort of a TKO finish is a little uncommon at the time, but I mean, I thought it added to realism. So if that's what you were going for, good on you, huh?
There you go.
It is in the torch, though. Matt Hardy said to be showing signs of frustration with how his push is going. He may not have realized the extent to which he was going to be considered a mid-card average talent by those in control of his push, or how little he'd be allowed to trip up before his push was reduced. He didn't get much of a chance to prove himself, as management believed his promo on Raw several weeks ago was mediocre, and ample evidence that they were right all along. He lacks the verbal skills and is an average talent who someday may move up the card. Management believes more in Edge, and they're going to play out the feud where Edge comes out strong. Top priority is on that aspect. A distant second priority is protecting Hardy. When Hardy re-signed with WWE, he told a few people he felt Vince McMahon believed in him and they were on the same page as how to best take advantage of his potential. He did not re-sign with WWE with the thought of being buried right off the bat. So either he misinterpreted his interaction with McMahon or they misrepresented their intentions in order to re-sign him. I know that's going to fire you up. What say you?
Well, I think that when you read that and you listen to what he's saying, that it's just absolutely stupid. Well, it is. It's stupid. Well, we're gonna invest and we're gonna re-sign someone because all we want to do is destroy him.
Right.
That's just fucking stupid.
I don't disagree with that.
That comes from someone that has never been in business,
right,
to actually make money and or to actually never had a staff, never had to hire and fire people. That's the astonishing, that's idiotic. That's the word of the day, idiot and idiotic.
I'm with you. Help me understand. Do you think he lost a little bit of faith or confidence or steam or whatever sort of words you want to use with his in-ring promo? I mean, it's written here that management felt like he lacked the verbal skills to really be a star. Fair or no?
I don't know that Matt was the best promo in the world by any stretch of the imagination, but I think that Matt did have authenticity and passion, and that came through. And that is the whole reason that Matt was brought back and that Matt was rehired to continue this story. So while he may not have been the greatest promo in the world, you felt what he said, you believed in his matches and things. So to that, I think he was there, but no, we just hired him back just to squash him because we want to invest a lot of fucking money in just destroying people's careers. That's what we do. That's idiotic.
Okay, let's keep it going. Let's talk
That's
about
like a 12-year-old sitting at their computer playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.